As China Fashion Week draws to a close, you've stood in your last cold queue for a very hot ticket. In heels so high you wobble. There is a question, and it's not, dare I risk a calorie, for once. We all know the fashion capitals: New York, Paris, Milan, Beijing. Well, you never know, let's be fashion forward. Everybody's hugely impressed with this country's economic rise, but forget bottom line, think hemline. Could China also be a fashion superpower? I'm here to find out. And don't laugh at my catwalk strut. Theirs is so much better. This is the work of up-and-coming Chinese designers who could snip and stitch Beijing to fashion super status. You never know, one day the devil might not wear Prada, but pompoms. And could the Chanel jacket be forgotten in favour of a Chinese shawl cardigan thing? Really? Time to seek guidance. To help me, I've got Tony Bednall, Beijing's favourite darling, as they say in the fashion industry. Tony, darling,
yes.
Do you think China could become a serious fashion superpower?
I think they've got to really sort out what the feeling is for what they want to do. Basically, they sort of throw a lot of money at the fashion industry, but there's a big gap in the marketing of fashion. So you've got high-end sort of products, high-end brands, and then you've got the markets and nothing in between. So there's not really a high street, which makes it really difficult to actually sell clothes.
What about actual Chinese designers? Because I could not name one Chinese designer, and I am a fashion anorak.
Yeah.
A chic one.
A chic one.
So, you know, how come?
I think that there's not much selling, so nobody knows where to buy Chinese designers. They tend to do one-off. They've got this idea that it's all haute couture, and they make all these wonderful pieces, and actually nobody can wear half of them. Really? Surely not. Man doesn't know what he's talking about. Wear this and you'd never run late. How practical can you get? And in this number, you'll be safe in the snow. Chilly, though. But Gina Sun makes wearable and award-winning outfits. She says the challenge is luring people away from Western labels, especially Chinese shoppers who, she says, have one fashion motto.
Oh, I want to buy like Versace, I want to buy CNG, Dior, but I think the more people see what we are doing right now, they're gonna recognize this is the good quality clothes, and they don't just want to buy the label, they want to buy the quality. Right.
So they'll say, I don't want Versace, I want Gina Sun.
Hopefully.
The cool fashion scene isn't just about clothes. It needs an elite bash pack who should be catty. Yet Beijing has all that Eastern reserve. Is it mean enough?
I think it's very polite still. Polite applause. There doesn't seem to be much of a really good atmosphere happening at the shows as well, which again I find disappointing. When you go to London, Paris, New York, it's a bit like a football match sometimes. It's cheering and there's sort of heckling, but here it's all very polite. Nobody wants to lose face. So I think they need a little bit more bitchiness in there.
Come on, it must be the equivalent of Anna Wintour. There must be somebody who's really snooty and ignores everyone. Is it you?
No, it's not me.
Oh well, looks like Beijing is still getting ready to be a true fashion capital. But meantime, one of its young designers is helping me with the final key test of the city's catwalk kudos. Is there a Mandarin word for that fashion phrase everybody uses? Darling. What's Mandarin for darling?
What's Mandarin for darling?
Yes.
亲爱的.
亲爱的.
Yeah.